Hi and hello, gang. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you enjoyed your week. I did. We were in Disney World. If you guys did not know, I was gone last week. It was awesome. It was a ton of fun. It was very exhausting. I couldn't even imagine actually having kids down there. But it was a blast, and now I'm home, which I'm very happy about because I have my own bed. But I have a few things I want to share with you before heading in to this weekend. The biggest thing is, and I think we started seeing it the last few weeks, and especially last week, and that is that our numbers are going to start dropping. We always drop in the summers because people start to travel a lot. People are very active in everything they do, volunteers and guests total. But I don't want that to be a lull period for us. I don't want it to be a period where it's like, okay, well, we know we're not going to be doing as much. That's okay. I want to look at this summer differently. I want to look at this summer, and especially as leaders within our team and our East location, how are we investing in the people that are here this summer? I think there was like 13 volunteers this last Sunday for one of the services. Not that many, but in our mind, that's a small group of people that us as coordinators can really be investing in. So I want you guys to be thinking about, and I want you to pick the people that over this summer, okay, I'm going to try and invest in them. I'm going to, build a relationship with them outside of this, Sunday morning. I want to get to know them. Take them to coffee, take them to lunch, invite them to your house. We want to start doing things that are more outside the box, that we're reaching people in ways that are outside of just Sunday church. I've talked to a few of you, and doing things like a block party or something where we just host people at our house around the block, or little things like taking a volunteer to go and get coffee and asking them how their week is going, asking them how things are going. Let's use this summer to be very intentional as far as investing in our team. We don't have to just look at it in terms of, okay, my teams are going to be really short. But this is a chance where it's like, okay, I may only have 4 people on my team this week, or for some of us, I only have 1 person on my team this week. This is a great opportunity to get to know that one person really well. Or this is a good opportunity to tell that one person, hey, you know what? Let's go grab lunch this week. Let's go do something outside of Sunday where we can just build relationship. As leaders, I think we need to be looking intentionally at that and saying, how am I investing in this team? We need to be taking ownership for our team and part of their spiritual maturity, part of their walk with God as disciple makers. That's our job. And so I want us to look at that with this kind of urgency of, am I owning this? Like I had said before, ownership means putting something on the line. So this summer, we're going to put something on the line for our teams, for the people on our teams, because we've been doing great as far as showing people who Jesus is and just being there and being welcoming and engaging people on the weekend. But now it's time to take ownership. One thing that really struck me when I was down in Disney was everywhere you went, there was an employee that was directing you somewhere, that was saying hi. We had these buttons because we were celebrating our 1-year anniversary down there technically, so we had a little button that I did not wear because I'm embarrassed to wear buttons, but my wife proudly wore. And so everywhere she went, people would say, hey, congratulations. Like every time we passed an employee, they'd see that button. Part of their job is making us feel valued, and it's this magical experience, so they would say, hey, congratulations. And just everywhere we got that. And at one point I told Abby, I go, this reminds me a lot of Fountain Springs and just how engaging people are, making people feel valued. But the biggest difference is in Disney, they're paid to do it. They might not agree, or they might not buy into this idea of we want to make that as special as possible. They're just told to do it, and that's how they get paid, so they do it. And the more I thought about that, the more I thought about how special it is that we get to be a part of something that truthfully you guys aren't getting paid for this. We try and appreciate you as much as you can, but you're not just doing it because that's how you earn a paycheck down in Disney. No, we have bought in. We believe firmly in this idea that God is doing something special, and we want to show people who He is. We want to show people who Jesus is. And because of that, we're going to do this and this and this. We're going to make people feel valued. We're going to engage in them. We're going to make them feel welcome. And I just thought how special of a thing that I get to be a part of. Something that we at Fountain Springs have over Disney, because we're not paying everybody to come do it. We're doing it because we believe in what God is doing. And I just think that's so special. But believing that, I also think God is telling us, hey, take a step. This may be uncomfortable, but put something on the line for your team. Invest in them in a way that is more than just a Sunday morning. So that's what I want us to do. I think that's what God is telling us to do, and that's what we're going to walk out. Investing outside of Sunday, putting something on the line to take ownership. But other than that, it is the first week of our Love Week series, For the Love, where we're just going to be interviewing people who have been affected by Love Week and why they get involved, and we're going to be handing out the cards again at the doors. One thing we can do that I'd actually love to see is this is a great time to get your teams involved in something outside of serving at the church. Maybe even saying, if you're planning on serving at Love Week, letting your teams know, hey, I'm going to be serving this day, you should come serve with me. If you guys know you're going to be serving through Love Week, invite your team to do that. That'd be a great opportunity to get them, a little more involved, and then just get to meet and hang out and do something active outside of the Sunday morning. But I'm excited to see you guys. I missed you guys this last week as much as Disney was fun. Man, I love being home. But we'll see you guys soon. Have a good weekend.